Hi, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Arjun and I lead engineering over here in SimplAI.
I wanted to ask you, there's a fuss going around MCP, A2A, ANP, Agora. There's so many terms like that in the market. So for our viewers who are new to these acronyms, could you give us like brief explanations and differences about what each of these are?
Sure, definitely. So these terms relates to how agentic framework works, right? It's how the multi-agentic frameworks actually works. So this MCP, A2A or ANP and Agora, these all are standard protocols which are used for communication between agent and tools, right? And providing context to the LLMs. So if you talk about MCP, so MCP is Model Context Protocol. So this is a standard protocol which is based on JSON RPC, and it helps to get or fetch context for the LLM so that LLM can better generate the responses, right? And this context can be fetched from any data source or anything available, like whether it can be Redis, it can be Elasticsearch, it can be your MongoDB, your Postgres. So multiple sources from where this data can be fetched. So MCP defines the standard protocol, how an agent communicates, fetch this data through MCP server, right? And then feed it to LLM to generate a better response. Similarly, this other protocols like A2A or ANP, it is Agent Network Protocol. They are more related to how agent and agent communicates. So ANP is based on peer-to-peer communication. It is decentralized, like any agent can communicate to any agent in a given, you can say in a given circle, right? So these protocols define the way how communication can be done between agents, how one agent can understand the request and response format of the other agent. Agora again is a protocol which defines the communication between agents, right? Basically how you define a task which agent can perform. Then there is a sender agent and a receiver agent, right? So the perspective remains still the same. It just differs how this communication is being done, right? How you're defining the agent, you define the task which an agent can perform, how you give description about it, then how your sender or receiver will handle the request. You have an endpoint through which agent discovery can be done. So what it means is agent discovery is you define the roles of agents, right? And if someone is for some task, a particular kind of agent is being needed, right? So this, you use this endpoint to discover what particular agent is present over there according to the description of that agent, and then that agent can be called by the first agent, and the task can be completed.